Welcome to the All the Hats We Wear Work-Life Balance course. You're about to embark upon a course that will transform your life. Most people juggle 15 to 20 different hats at any given time. We have a lot of moving pieces, and they're constantly evolving. You need a system for managing all of those hats so you can live a purposeful life. The goal of this program is to help you become more joyful, productive, and fulfilled in all areas of life. There are 5 learning modules in this course. 1, identify your roles. 2, clarify your goals. 3, uncover your mission. 4, finish your projects. And 5, unleash your creativity. Use the All the Hats We Wear card deck to complete the action steps required in the course. Now, seeing these cards spread out in front of you is really going to help you generate more ideas than ever before, and it will give you a bird's eye view of your busy life. You're meant to do great things. It's time to learn the skills you need to do them. Module 1, identify your roles. Start with a killer set list. Imagine seeing your favorite band in concert. The crowd's going wild and you're singing along, you're having a great time. As you get closer to the stage, you see a set list taped to the floor of that stage. A set list, of course, is the order of songs for the concert. Most songs in the set list are tried and true classics, but there are always a few new songs tucked into the mix. Your set list won't be made up of songs, it'll be made up of a list of the roles that you play, or the roles that you want to be playing. So what exactly is a role? A role is a major area in your life that requires quality time for you to be fulfilled. Visualize an artist sculpting clay. If your roles were sculptures, how defined would they be? How well crafted? How refined? Do they excite you? Are you inspired to refine them even further? If not, you need juicier roles. Most people have a bunch of blobs of clay running into one another as their roles. Turn those lumps of clay into well-crafted gems. Artists create masterpieces through sustained attention, and you need to nurture and feed your works of art every day. Think of a composer who weaves musical themes into a beautiful composition, or a master chef who creates a delicious meal out of the best ingredients. Passions, hobbies, and interests. Before you start identifying your roles, let's explore your passions, hobbies, and interests. Did you know Steve Jobs was passionate about calligraphy and font design? His passion for simple design influenced the appearance and aesthetic of Apple. Never underestimate your passions, hobbies, and interests. A passion is something that's profoundly important to you. It's something you can't live without. And if it's not prominent in your everyday life, you'll be unfulfilled. A hobby is something that immediately engages you and enriches your life. An interest is something you find yourself focusing on occasionally. It may fizzle out, but it could build into a hobby or even a passion someday. Constantly nurture your passions, hobbies, and interests. Before we start identifying your roles, let's explore your passions, hobbies, and interests. Action step number 1, passions, hobbies, and interests. Open your All the Hats We Wear deck of cards and lay cards number 4 through 6, passions, hobbies, and interests, in front of you, and place blank cards beneath them. See card number 7 for the diagram. Or as I learned while studying tarot cards, this is called the spread. The spread is how cards are placed in front of you on the table. Brainstorm at least 10 items for each passions, hobbies, and interests. You'll probably discover new ideas for your roles by doing this exercise. For example, maybe going on adventures is a passion for you, and that may lead you to assume the role of adventurer. Pause the video and complete action step number 1. The 4 types of roles. Lay out cards number 8 through 11 so you can follow along with the definitions of each of the 4 types of roles. Number 1, mind, body, spirit roles. Mind, body, spirit roles define you as an individual. Before you're a friend, partner, parent, employee, or business owner, you're a human being. The stronger and healthier you are, the more you can give to others. We often ignore self care. Flight attendants remind us to put our own oxygen mask on before helping others. Some examples of mind, body, spirit roles are a lean body, meditator, Buddhist, Christian, mental health, spiritual, genius, and visionary. Number 2, giving and receiving roles. These are your input and output roles. Giving, receiving roles often involve finance and philanthropy. Examples of giving, receiving roles are wealth builder, investor, millionaire, billionaire, philanthropist, board member, committee member, little league coach, volunteer at the animal shelter, or mentor. When you have a great role list, everything important in your life is represented. Don't stop until you feel every important category in your life is represented in a role. Role type number 3, personal roles. Personal roles make up the bulk of your roles, and they are what you would usually think of as roles. Relationships, community, family, friends, sexuality, gender, ethnicity, and hobbies. Also, you might have personal roles related to your personality, such as provider, problem solver, creator, and dreamer. Here are some examples of personal roles: friend, chess player, yoga instructor, cancer survivor, LGBTQA plus advocate, musician, student, social activist, and movie buff. Role type number 4, professional roles. In addition to your current occupation, consider adopting roles that will help you grow in years to come. Examples of professional roles: business owner, entrepreneur, influencer, sales pro with swag, professional speaker, consultant, manager, supervisor, team leader, expert, director, founder, CEO, mastermind group facilitator, marketer, social media rock star, podcaster, and networker. Now you might be wondering, why should I create a role list? How will it benefit me? Well, here are some benefits to creating your role list. You'll have a bird's eye view of your busy life. It's impossible to manage your life while you're knee-deep in it. You need a broader perspective during tough times. You'll realize it's just one area of your life that's in crisis and not all of it. It gives you permission to spend time in areas that are deeply important to you. It adds beauty and joy to your life as you curate the roles you want in your life. And I love that word, curate. It helps you make purposeful transitions between different areas of your life. Your role list will guide you through life's changes year to year. It clarifies what you value most, so you can communicate that with others. Here's a final tip before you create your own role list. Think big. It's important to think big when identifying the roles that you play. Perhaps you secretly want to be an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, or a business owner. Maybe you dream of becoming an investor, a world-class expert, or visionary. Give yourself permission to adopt those big roles right now, even if you're not actually doing them yet. These are placeholder roles for what you want to grow into. Decide you're an entrepreneur and get business cards printed. Decide you're a visionary and start reading biographies about inspirational people. Decide you're a millionaire and start learning the belief systems and habits of a millionaire. Action step number 2, identify your roles. Woohoo! It's time to create your first role list. I suggest using a pencil because you're probably going to do a lot of revisions, and that's a good thing. I still do revisions. Lay out your role type cards. These are cards number 8 through 11 in front of you. Refer to card number 13 for the diagram or the spread of the cards. Would it help you if you had an example of a role list? Since I'm patient zero in this whole all the hats we wear pursuit, I'll share my current role list to help you start thinking about which roles will be on your role list. Your roles will likely be completely different. Look at card number 12 to see an example of a role list. I suggest having 3 to 4 mind, body, spirit roles, 2 to 3 giving, receiving roles, 6 to 10 personal roles, and 5 to 8 professional roles. Choose the number of roles that work for you. The goal is to make sure every unique category in your life is represented. It's helpful to group like roles together. For example, I combine chef and healthy eater, wealth builder and business strategist, and writer and journaler. Each pairing relates to one role, but they require different skills. Don't have more roles than you need. Use role title cards number 14 through 33 to write your role titles. Place these cards below the role type cards number 8 to 11. Pause the video and complete action step number 2. Action step number 3, role list quadrant card. Use card number 34 to complete your role list quadrant card. Pause the video and complete action step number 3. Action step number 4, assess your roles. Now that you have your roles identified, assess them on a scale of 1 to 10 using card number 35. Number 1 represents crisis mode, and 10 is completely fulfilling. Pause the video and complete action step number 4. Role transitions. How effectively do you transition between roles? We shift between roles all day long. Consider Marine Corps drill instructors. They're ruthless and intimidating. They save lives by being tough on recruits. However, when the shift is over, they have to transition out of that role when they go home. Ruthless and intimidating don't work in parenting and relationship roles. Each role requires different attributes, and realize that the attributes that make us successful in one role may not help us perform our best in another. Awareness is the key. Maybe you struggle with networking events or need to get focused before walking into the arena of a party with the in-laws. Start with a clean slate. Clear your mind beforehand so you can at least walk into the social setting with the best mindset possible. It's better than walking in unprepared and responding to every trigger that comes your way. What is your most challenging role transition? Most people say transitioning from a work role to a personal role is the most difficult. Strategies for transitioning include becoming more aware of the transition, deep breaths, music, connecting with your mission statement, and silence. Also, consider repeating a mantra like, what should I focus on right now to be present and at my best in the next role? I remember bringing my kids to daycare, and we'd listen to the Wiggles in the car. I'd drop them off at daycare, and then I'd get in my car and I'd change the music from the Wiggles to Metallica or Ozzy Osbourne. It was as if with a touch of a button, I transitioned from a dad role to my entrepreneurial role as I got into peak emotional state to brainstorm my ideas for my business with my favorite music.